All right, you guys. So we are bringing these back to you guys every single Wednesday night. Tonight, we felt like since it's the first one in the beginning of the month, we wanted to give us like a full hour together. But normally, these are going to be around 6:15. Okay, so right now, put that in your notes, put it in your calendar. Don't ask me to remind you. Okay, if your boss scheduled you to show up at 3:30 tomorrow, would you tell your boss, can you send me a reminder so I remember to show up? No. So you remember, you are your own boss. So you guys set it up now. 6:15 every single Wednesday, we're going to meet here, and each week we're going to have a different topic. We might have some guest speakers. I've been on some pretty awesome Zooms lately, so you never know who's going to be here on a Wednesday night with us. So don't miss out. Don't be like, oh, I already know all of this, I'm not going to show up. Like, you never know. So what we wanted to do, because we've missed being on Zoom with you guys in so long, and because it was really weird February, like, drop a number 1 in the chat if you feel like February was just an off month. I know I could give you every excuse why it was an off month for me, but it was like a consensus, like everybody was kind of like feeling off. So we dropped the ball in some recognition, and we want to start right away with some recognition, and we're going to do some recognition for the month of January and February. And what we're going to do moving forward, you guys, is we're going to do recognition mid-month and beginning of the month / end. So we're going to kind of do a check-in on the around the 15th of the month, so middle of the month, and then we're going to do like a big top enroller, top everything for the month. So be on the lookout for that. But what we want to start with is I'm going to just shout out some names for, top enrollers, top sales cash earner, top host to posters, all those things. So if you hear your name, give us a little whoop whoop shout out. I want to shout out for January, you guys. Ashley Harmon completed a 4-in-1. Super exciting. Awesome job, girlfriend. I want to shout out Haley. I'm not sure if she's on here tonight, but she also completed a 4-in-1, which also means Jessica Ruiz with 8 loyal customers and 1 distributor. If these numbers are wrong, you guys just drop in the chat like, oh, I got 2 more, or I got 3 more, because again, it's like a lot of numbers here. But Jessica Ruiz completed a complete cycle and earned a $500 bonus in January. That was her second one, and she is 1 cycle away from earning that $4,000 bonus, you guys. So shout out to Jess. Also shout out to Natasha, who on my notes, I think you might have had more, but I think I got 2 loyal customers and 1 distributor for the month of January. And again, if you guys got more than that, then drop it in the chat so everybody can see that. Okay, let me make sure everybody's muted real quick. You know how bad I scroll, you guys. Let's see, we got Laura, who had, I believe, 5 enrollments in January. Huge shout out to Gina McLaughlin, one of our leaders, who I believe got 7 distributors and 12 loyal customers in January. And then Tiffany, I'm not sure of her last name. Gina, you can put her last name in the chat so we know which Tiffany, because I know we got a couple Tiffany's now. 4 loyal customers. So I actually had probably my best month in February. I had 8 distributors and 42 loyal customers. Best month I had in my entire business. But you guys, let me tell you why you don't compare. Okay, I worked my ass off, but 42 and 8, right? Last month in February, I got 8 and 2. Look at the drastic difference in that number. Could I have done way more? Hell yeah, I could have. But was it a weird, funky month? Yes. But I still completed a cycle last month, you guys. And that's because I worked so hard the months leading up to it. So, you know what I mean? Like, you just gotta, like, I can easily look and think about what I didn't do last month, or I can go, that's what I did do, and move forward into March. And that's exactly what we are doing. I do want to right off the bat, you guys, we're going to do a quick little raffle for some of those names I just called out for January. And you are going to win a prize. So I'm going to share my screen real quick. Here we go. Where is it? Okay, so if your name is on this list, it's for loyal customer distributor enrollments in January. Okay, so here we go. All right, you are gonna get some It Works gear. Okay, so let me stop the share screen real quick. You are either I'm gonna show you guys these. Okay, so this is why you do the things, you guys. So she's either gonna get this shirt here. She gets to pick which shirt she wants. So we'll figure that out later. Or she'll get this shirt here. Or she'll get this one here. And Natasha, you can message me later. We'll get you that shirt. And I personally wanted to shout out and let everybody know in the month of January, Jessica Ruiz and Jessica Tejan were on that top leaderboard every single week for the month of January. So Jessica Tejan and Jessica Ruiz, you guys are also going to get an It Works shirt of your choice. So you get to pick one of those three that I just shared as well. So huge shout out to you guys. Super, super proud of you. And now real quickly, I'm going to rattle off some numbers for February, and then we're going to jump into some stuff. So here we go. You ready to hear your names? All right. So for distributors in February, it was a little lower. Okay, we're not gonna lie, but that's all right. But for me personally, two new distributors. I want to shout out Sierra, who's not on here tonight, with one distributor, and then Gina and Shauna. I wasn't exactly sure with how many distributors for you two, so drop that in the chat. Same thing, you guys, host to post. We were way low for February than we were in January, but that's okay. We're not going to focus on what we didn't do in February. We're just going to make changes for March. But I still want to shout out Jessica Tejan for having the most host to posts in February. I came in second, and then Laura came in third with the most host to post. So super, super proud of you guys. Again, let me get everybody muted. For loyal customers, so we have some people we want to shout out. So we're not just going to do the top three here. I want to shout out our highest enrollment for loyal customers in February was Gina McLaughlin. So shout out to Gina. Let's see, I was in second, so loyal customer enrollments. Jessica Ruiz and Laura, you guys came in third with 7 loyal customers. I want to shout out Natasha, I believe 6 loyal customers. We have Isha with 5. Vanessa, I think she's brand new as well. So Vanessa with 5, Whitney with 4. Shout out, she's on here tonight. I think she is, yes. Nikki, she just joined us, you guys, barely a month ago, and she completed her 4-in-1 cycle. And I want to shout her out for hosting her first in-person launch party. And you guys know that she scheduled it all by herself. She set it up all by herself. I wasn't even, she did it, was like, oh, this is the date, Heather, if you can come. And I was like, oh my gosh, like so proud of this girl. Her launch party was a huge success. She's like meant for this business. So shout out to Nikki for completing her 4-in-1, doing her launch party. We have Sierra with 3, and then another huge shout out for our comeback kid. Welcome back to Amy McClure, who not only rejoined us like just a couple weeks ago, but she had almost that, like she was like really high up there with highest host to post for February. And you guys, she'd only been in for like a week. And she's also 1 customer and 1 distributor away from completing her 4-in-1. So I'm super, super proud of you, Amy. And I'm so happy that you are back with us. It just makes my heart so happy. Lastly, these numbers were also down, but that's okay. We're going to bring them back up. So for cash, for sample cash, you guys, this was my lowest month probably in like 7 months, but $315 in sample cash for February for myself. Gina McLaughlin, $270. Jessica T, 180, and Izzy, we got 100. So if you are like, hey, I made more than that, you just didn't let me know, and you can drop that in the chat. So once again, you guys, we are really going to focus on recognition moving forward. We want to recognize you guys and shout you out. So just know that's coming, and then look for some of those updates with the top enrollers, top sales, top performers, mid-month, and the beginning of every single month. Okay, so let's move on to some of the nitty-gritty, you guys. So what are you guys going to expect moving forward each week with us? So each week we're going to pick a different topic that we feel that needs to be talked about. We're going to train on it. We're actually going to do some training. Okay, so what we wanted to talk about tonight, and if you guys think you know and you're like, oh, I already know about this, I already know how to do this, just listen up. You might hear something different. So we're going to talk all about the 4-in-1. Okay, the 4-in-1. We're going to get down to the nitty-gritty and really make sure you guys understand it and you know exactly what you need to do to get it done. So the first thing you need to know about the 4-in-1, you guys, that is our new steps to success. Okay, that is our new monthly goal. So listen up, you guys. If you joined this business or rejoined prior to 2022, okay, your months go from beginning to the end. They literally go from the 1st to the 30th or 1st to the 31st. Okay, so make sure you know that. If you joined after the new year, then your 30-day cycles to get your 4-in-1 are literally like, if you joined on, let's say, February 5th, then you have until, I think it's like March 4th, I want to say. So it's not like a full calendar month cycle for you. It's going to be different. How do you know how much time you have left? Okay, the way you know is there's a tracker in your eSuite on the home page, you guys, and that is going to tell you exactly how many days you have left to complete your 4-in-1. Okay, so don't miss out. Okay, make sure you know, because after your 30-day cycle is done, everything starts back at 0. So let's say you got 3 customers and 1 distributor, and then your 30-day cycle is done. That means you got to start all over. You got to get 4 more and 1 more. Okay, and that's not something to get frustrated about. We want you guys to get your 4-in-1s, but you guys get multiple. Get 6 and 2, get 12 and 8. Like, you know what I mean? It's not just, oh, I got my 4-in-1, I'm done. Okay, so that's 4 customers and 1 distributor. Now, you guys, what we are focusing on as a team and as a company is you want to start really, really, really focusing on every single customer gets, we want to talk to them about the 14 Easy Pack. Okay, so we all want to start leading with that 14 Easy. What is the 14 Easy, you guys? The 14 Easy is 1 bag of our superfood smoothie. It's a bottle, it's a box of our 2-day cleanse, and it's a bottle of our Fat Burners TFX. Okay, so that's what we want to lead with. The idea, you guys, is that you're going to get 4 customers. New, if you're a new distributor or not, you want to get 4 customers. You want those 4 to get started on the 14 Easy. They're going to have better results. You cannot lose 30 pounds in 90 days with 1 product. I mean, some are doing it with TFX, but realistically, if they've got bigger goals, then they need to get bigger packs. Am I right? Like, does everybody understand? Let me know. The great thing too, you guys, is the BV, the amount that we get credit for on those 14 Easy packs. When you get 4 customers that do that, you guys, you're going to automatically commission qualify yourself. Or I'm sorry, you're going to make yourself a qualified leg. So remember, you guys, we're always shooting for the goal of 400 to 500 minimum in group volume every single month. Okay, so if I have people ask me all the time, like, what's a good goal? Well, minimum, your goal is 400 to 500 in group sales, in total sales for yourself. Okay, but here's the thing: 4-in-1, 4 customers and 1 distributor. So what do you guys think you need to be doing with that 1 distributor that you sign up? You're teaching them to get their 4 customers and 1 distributor, and you're teaching them to duplicate the same thing. focusing on that 14 easy pack. And when they do that, you guys, so here's the thing. Let's talk money now. Okay, money. When you get 4 loyal customers in your 30-day cycle, you're going to get a $50 bonus every time, every time. Okay. Then what happens when you get that one distributor? They're going to give you another $100. That's $150 each time you get 4 customers and 1 distributor. Okay. Now remember, we're focusing on the 14 easy, but if yes, we all have those customers that are like, I just want a bottle of gummies. I just want a bottle of hair, skin, and nails. I just want the probiotics. That's fine. But your sale volume, your group volume for your 4 customers has to be a minimum of 240. So what happens if you get your 4 customers and 1 distributor, but your group volume is only 220? That means you do have to get a 5th loyal customer to make up that difference of that 240. Okay. And you guys, this is the time to be dropping questions in the chat so we can go over those. I'll either answer them for you, or we have some leaders that are here with us that are going to answer your questions in the chat. Okay. So I just told you guys how you can get multiple $150 bonuses, which are paid out weekly. Okay. Which are paid out weekly. Then what happens when you help your new distributor get their 4-in-1? That new distributor is going to get $150, and you are going to get an extra $350 when your new distributor gets their 4-in-1 in their 30 days. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a visual right here. And this visual that I'm giving you is all in our e-suite. Okay. So can everybody see this okay? Let me know. So it explains it here. So if you're looking for this in your e-suite, you guys, it's labeled as 4 and a friend, F-O-U-R, not the number 4. So you guys, if you haven't seen this yet, and you're like, I didn't even know this. Like, you guys, you've got to listen to the corporate calls. You've got to look in your document library for these things, but it says right here, and I didn't even get to the main part. So here's you guys. Okay, here. So number 1, it says 4 and a friend. That's your 4 customers and 1 distributor. Then on the right, where it says number 2, this is a section for you to write your distributors 4-in-1. So do you see here, complete this first one for $150. And then when you help your friend complete that same thing, you get $150 and $350, which totals $500. Okay. Well, look at this, you guys. If you do that 3 times, you can either do it 3 times in 1 month, or you can do it 1 time this month. Actually, it might all have to be done this month, right, guys? I can't remember. It says at the bottom here. See, I just do it, you guys, and I just hope I get paid. If somebody knows for sure, I think a new distributor has 3 months, I think. I actually don't know that answer off the top of my head, but anyways, just hurry up and get it done. I'll find out for sure. Somebody can drop it in the chat. Complete 3 of these total cycles, and you're going to earn 500, 500, 500, and then an extra $2,500 bonus. Okay. Another thing that I wanted to show you guys up here, if it will show me, stop share. Hold on. I think it's by the 31st unless they extended it. Newbies have 3 months from the day they start. Okay, that's what I thought. Newbies have 3 months from the day they start. Absolutely perfect. And you guys never know what they're going to bring out after March. I think. Jennifer, yes, okay. And then I wanted to share this with you guys real quick and talk to you guys about, here we go. Okay, everybody can see this, yes? So the next thing is, I have people ask me all the time, well, how do I do it? How do I get 4 and a friend? Number 1, you guys, we all know 5 people. I don't care what your excuse is. I don't care what your story is. You know 5 people, okay? So you need to talk to those 5 people. I know when I joined this business back in the day, It was 6 loyal customers and 3 distributors to complete this. It's now 4 and 1. And I remember I went through the contacts in my phone and I just asked them, hey, are you interested in trying the body wrap? Like, I just started talking to people. I was literally ignorance on fire. I knew nothing about the products. I knew nothing about anything. I just asked them if they wanted to try the wraps. I told them how much they were as a loyal customer. And if they said yes, I said, okay, do you want to just be a customer or a distributor? And you guys, I got as far as asking my mom. I'm like, Mom, I need you to be my customer. And I later said, Mom, I need you to be my distributor. And I upgraded her to a distributor. So you guys, you have to be very proactive. You have to have a sense of urgency. This is not, if you're wanting these bonuses and you're wanting to complete these 4-in-1s, it is not just, oh yeah, like I'll do a post and see if anybody comments. It's no, you have to be a go-getter. So this form here, you guys, that is in our e-suite in the document library, it kind of helps you. It tells you how to build your prospective customer and team member list. How? Post to post, which we'll talk about, doing Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, TikToks. You want to share it. People can't buy from you or join from you if they don't know what you are doing. Make sure you're sharing our amazing products and business opportunity with a few new people every day. How? Direct messages, posting, present with a new teammate. So you guys, direct messaging, okay? That is getting in their inbox. Posting, you have to post and get in their inbox. And then every single Wednesday night, right after this, you guys, we do Wealth and Wellness Wednesday. We literally will do the presentation with you for your guests. So you have to share that opportunity. Follow-up is very important. We'll go over that. And then duplicating, you get that new DT, you get that new distributor, that friend, and you will duplicate what we are showing you guys to do. And you invite them to come on these Zooms and things like that. So I definitely want you guys, your homework is to print this out and kind of build this list if you don't already have one. And this will literally help you. This is your roadmap to completing that 4-in-1, okay? Let's see, perfect. Okay, so how can you do this? I shared with you guys that list, okay? The other ways that you can complete your 4-in-1 is, I want a huge shout out right now to a few people that I think are on here. I know Tiffany Andrade, she just joined a couple days ago, and we have already done her messenger party. That is something kind of new that we just started, and it's been awesome. And again, a messenger party, you don't have to be brand new to do a messenger party. So I'm not going to go over too much detail. If you want to do a messenger party, please get with your enroller or your upline and say, hey, I want to do one. But you guys, it's so simple. We use the boards, we use scripts, and all your job is to ask people if you can put them in a chat. You never want to add people without asking them first. That is not okay. And you ask them if they want to be in a chat and to support you. And see, Isha did a messenger party and have 4 potential customers. She was nervous, so scared, just used boards and went for it. Yeah, you guys, you don't have to video, you don't have to talk. You literally just share scripts and before and after photos. That is it. So I encourage you guys to duplicate that with your new distributors. And then also, if you guys haven't done one yourself or been through a messenger party, ask your upline to do one with you. Okay, so that's your homework. If you haven't done a messenger party, get that on the calendar ASAP. Screenshots, you guys. I love voice memos. I love phone calls and conversations. I just did one today. But if you are struggling with sealing the deal, if you're struggling with getting your 4-in-1, okay, make sure you guys are having conversations through text or inbox and on Facebook, and you're using the scripts that we give you. And then when somebody replies, even if you think you know the answer, take a screenshot of that and send it to your upline and say, what would you say back to this? How would you reply to this? Even if you get a no, we still have a response for you guys to use. So screenshots is one of the #1 ways that we get to help you complete your 4-in-1 cycles. So make sure you're sending screenshots. Wealth and Wellness Wednesdays, I cannot repeat enough. We are doing these every single Wednesday night at 7 p.m. So we will be doing those right after our team trainings. And that same, you guys, that is just for you to invite your potentials on to watch a 20-minute Zoom. They don't talk. They don't have to turn their cameras on. You don't even have to talk or turn your camera on. We do it all for you, but it's up to you to share it, to get them on, create that sense of urgency. Do not just do a post at 3 o'clock on a Wednesday and hope you get guests that show up at 7 o'clock on that Zoom. You have to be proactive. Post to post, you guys, that is where it is at. So host to post, if you are uncomfortable with it, if you still need help with that, you guys, there's number one, there's plenty of YouTube trainings about host to post that you can go watch and figure it out. But you guys, host to post, I used to hate it, absolutely hate it with a passion. If you've been with me for a while, you know that. I've learned to love it and embrace it, and it has helped me grow my network and meet new people. So I'm not just talking to the same people over and over and over again. Okay. Closing scripts boards, you guys. So that is, if you guys all have not downloaded the Boards app, BOARDS Boards app, you need to go download that Boards app. And literally that's scripts. There's a closing scripts board. And especially if you guys are someone like me that likes training and like knows about the product. Now, there is no better training on our products and the pricing than our website, 100%. But the closing scripts board will literally tell you the information about the description of the product. It'll tell you how much the product is. It explains our loyal customer program, and then it helps you sign them up as a customer with giving you 3 simple steps to message them. You guys, it's literally taken like all the overthinking out of it. You just have to use those boards. Yes, and then I'm not sure who said it. I think somebody just said, make sure you guys are in the Road to VIP Facebook page. That's Jessica Tejan that said that, because they share YouTube videos in that page. So write that down. If you're not in there, it is the Road to VIP Facebook page, and you have to request to join, and you have to answer the questions right away, or you will not get approved for the group. Okay, so that is our new corporate page. It's awesome. Lastly, you guys, if you are listening to me talk right now and you're like, I need help with inviting people on Wednesdays to this Wealth and Wellness training. I need help with host to post. I need help with boards. You guys, not only have we already currently been doing 9 a.m. Monday through Friday power hours on Zoom, but we decided we're going to bring back some nighttime ones and even some on the weekends. Okay. But here's the thing. Okay. We are busy. Okay. My life is insanely busy right now with my kids. It's ridiculous. So what we do ask is that when we schedule these Zooms, that there's going to be some nights where we're going to need some backup. So we are going to be asking some of our layered leadership to step up and say, hey, I can be backup number 1 or backup number 2. And they're going to be the set time, same time every night at these times. Ready? Here we go. So we got Monday, 7 p.m. California time. So those of you that are East Coast, yes, that's 10 p.m. But sometimes 10 p.m. is a good time to be on your phone working your business from bed, right? Give it 30 minutes. You guys do not have to be, some of these are going to be power 30s. Some of these are going to be power hours. Okay. So Mondays at 7 p.m. We have late night Tuesdays at 9:30. Okay. So those are for like us California people that put our kids to bed and we want to work for a little bit. Those are going to be Tuesdays at 9:30. And then for those of you that can't do those nighttime ones, you got Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. with Gina McLaughlin. And those might change a little bit. Those are either going to be like an 8 a.m. or an 8:30. They may be a power 30 or a power hour. But here are the things, you guys, as you heard these times, if you're here tonight, you already are a leader to me in my eyes, like you're stepping up as a leader. But if you're here tonight and you're listening to this, and you're like, I can do this. I can help out. I can help out these leaders. I can help out and do these power hours. Then I want you to reach out to us. I want you to say, hey, so if you want to help out with Mondays at 7, you'll reach out to me. If you want to help out Tuesdays at 9:30, you'll reach out to Shauna. And if you want to help out Saturday mornings, you're going to reach out to Gina. Okay. So, and then we have, oh God, I'm making good time, you guys. Am I going too fast? Because I'm never this good with time. Okay. Because we actually are not, we're kind of almost done, but not really, because we have some stuff we want to talk to you about with Gina. So the other thing that we wanted to share with you guys, and those of you that have been doing good with us, like you're staying close to the fire, you're plugged in with us, you know about our daily task list. We have a special chat with some of you guys that we complete tasks every single day, but we have new people on here that are like, what do I need to do? Like, what should I be doing? How long is it going to take me to do it? I will tell you that Gina and I have pretty much nailed this down to these tasks can be done anywhere between 1 to 2 hours. 1 to 2 hours. And that doesn't even have to be a full sit down. Like if you're like, Heather, I don't have an extra 2 hours to sit down and do this. Neither did I when I started this business, when I was working 2 full-time management jobs with 2 toddlers. So I did it 15 minutes here, 30 minutes here, 15 minutes here, 1 hour here, and a little bit before bed. Okay, so here is what we're going to explain to you guys. And then Gina, are you able to share screen? You have it on your computer, or because I can make you the host if you want to share screen. But we're just going to go over some of the tasks. Some of these you guys already know, but some of these we have added a little bit, or we've given a little bit better description. But the best place, you guys, for a daily task list training is showing up to these power hours that we just talked about, and we will literally share our screen and show you what we do. Okay, some of you guys have never even been, or we haven't seen you in 2, 3, 4, 5 months. It's about time, sis, that you start showing up again. And again, this is not, you don't have to be on the full time. Okay, this is, if you can only be on for 15 minutes and you want to get a task done in 15 minutes, that is when you show up. Okay, so Gina, I will make your, am I making your phone the host? Okay.
Yes, please.
Here we go.
Okay. All right, we're in. Okay, so you guys have, I'm sure you've familiarized yourself with task lists. If you're new, I think this will be helpful. And even if you've been here for a while, it will be helpful. You just kind of narrow down the list that you have to get through. We've kind of perfected it to what we've been trying to do lately with our system. And really, we've made some adjustments to it. And we think this is the best way that it works for us. And let me pull it up. So it's in my boards. But then I'm also I took a picture of it because I'll tell you what, like if you guys are a little crafty with the little overs and know how to make it like a sheet, that's great, because this is about as good as I get as far as a list picture. There you go. There you have it, my friends. And I just printed that out and I just put a little with a pen with a little check mark. So if you're like me, I love paper to pen. I print it out every day. And I just check it off when I'm done with it, right? And then you can even write little extra notes, side notes that you have to work on. Oh, maybe you were talking with a loyal customer, like, oh, just write a little note on there. So everything on that page, you want to make sure that you complete at the end of the day. So you can have it like this. If you're fancy, or if you're fancy, you can make it into like a little pretty document and whatnot. Ideally, I'd like to have a Monday through Friday check mark so we can kind of see how your week is going. So this is the big picture. And then at the very bottom, I'll go over the task, but at the very bottom, we wanted to add something here. It's like, okay, if you go through tasks 1 through 7, but our ultimate goal is to get 5 to 10 host posts up on the daily. So keeping track of your data, it's really important to keep track of your data and actually what you're doing, because you might think you've worked and then you look back, you're like, oh, I probably only sent 10 messages, or the minimum 30 that I sent. I only sent 30. So that means I probably didn't do any follow-up. It means I probably didn't follow up my host to post. So making sure you're really keeping track of the actual income producing activities that you're doing. So 5 to 10 host to post, keep track of that. Posting on your wall, pull a little check mark on that, post on your stories, put a check mark on that. Now I kind of left it open. We can make it more detailed if you want. So if you want to do post a life post, a product post, a business opportunity post, you know, kind of, we can make it more detailed if you want, but I just put post on your wall and post on your stories. And then also at the bottom, tally up the messages that you send every day. Make sure you go back in and you count and feel, you know, accomplished. I don't count the birthday messages. Those don't count. So anything business related that I will count in your messages. So we just had that at the bottom just to kind of help us and yourself keep track of actually what you're doing for work. All right, so now I'm going to go back into boards. Okay, so going over this really quick. You guys are on delay. Oh, internet is unstable. Okay, I think I'm my back. Just let me know. Okay, so these are the tasks. Now this is under, I think most of you have this, New DT Road to Success. So where I get it is under number 2, daily. I almost forgot. It's under number 2, daily tasks. So go under there, new tasks, new task list. So number 1, mindset work. It's so important to make sure that you are putting good things in your mind. I know we talked about Soul Sisters. We're like, oh, you know, maybe we're not having a good month. Or we came back from Scottsdale and I was like, I'm really just kind of feeling down. And I'm like, well, when's the last time I did personal development? When's the last time I journaled? So making sure that you're doing something for yourself every single day, putting some good stuff into your ears. Today I went running and I love going to run outside because I put my headphones in and I listen to personal development. So I got my cup full with 2 hours today because I drove back and forth to the post office. Anyways, the point is making sure you're listening to some mindset work, journaling. I know Heather is like, make sure you get your journaling done, write down your goals of what you want to accomplish for the day, short-term, long-term goals. In that personal development. And you guys know for Soul Sisters, we're reading The Broken Arrow. So that's been a really good book too. So making sure you do that, just 15 minutes, you know, that's it. Don't make a big deal out of it. Check it off your list. All your cup is filled. I like to do it first thing in the day before I even start my day. Number 2 is inbox follow-up. This is so important, right? I always say fortune is in the follow-up. I know some of this is redundant, but just bear with us. So I also put little notes in there too, so that if you read, oh, inbox follow-up, well, what does that mean? So going back 1 to 2 days in your messenger, open every single message and write a quick question for a follow-up. Okay, are you still interested? I know we get busy, you want to put your post up or whatever that might be, but always make it a question, okay? And then right once you've sent that message, whether it's a potential distributor, potential customer, whatever that might be, make sure you write that name down on today's date on your planner. Okay, and that's going to be your potential list, and you'll kind of see how that plays into later. Number 3 is reply to any unread messages, and I also included spam folders, so making sure you guys are double checking your spam folders as well. Good thing that I started doing, because in the beginning I was like, all right, woke up, I got some messages in my inbox, let's go ahead and tackle those. But then my follow-up, I was never getting caught up with my follow-up. So Heather and I were talking, she's like, no, girl, make sure you do your follow-up first. And then you get your reward once you've finished your yesterday's follow-up, then you have the reward to go in and answer all of those messages. That's a game changer for me. I'm like, woohoo, I'm all over the place. I'm like getting through all those follow-ups so I can get to these messages. I don't leave those people hanging for half the day, right? So making sure that's done. And like I said, in the parentheses, in the parentheses there, it says doing the follow-up first will help you work more efficiently and boost your enrollments. Okay, so you don't want to miss follow-up. That's so important. Number 4, send 30 messages, okay, for host to post. Sort by your alphabet or from oldest to newest. Either way would work fine. If you are a creator mode, you can only do it from oldest to newest, but if you are in creator mode, you probably know it, so that might be redundant for you. Even if you're new and you're adding to your network a lot, like through hostables, giveaways, whatever that might be, or just adding friends when you're going through your birthdays, and adding people to your network, I would suggest to go oldest to newest on your friends list, because you don't want to make sure that you message somebody that you might have just added into your network. I came across a couple people today and I was like, is this person new? And I'm like, no, because I went way back to the oldest. I've been friends with her for a while, but never had that communication in the inbox. So that kind of gave me reinsurance, like, all right, she's been around a while, and making sure, you know, I went in to see if I need to unfriend her. Maybe she's not active. So keep that in mind. For those of you that are new or maybe been with us for a while, I think it was the first 90 messages that I sent out 3 days before I got a response from that 30 message. So just being consistent and keep doing it. It will get a steamroll effect. Things are going to start happening. Things are going to start rolling. Everything that you do is not done in vain. You're planting seeds and you're creating habits. So things are going to steamroll and things are going to continue to grow. So do not stop and keep being consistent. Host to post follow up, number 5. So just going to your host to post any new comments. Any people accepted your friend request? Did they say yes but didn't post for you? Did they want an entry but they didn't respond? And did you save that host to post to collection? So making that sure that you're doing those steps for host to post follow up. Oh, I'm on my screen trying to scroll down. There we go. Okay. And number 6, number 6, this is something that maybe we miss too much, but you want to make sure this is where you're going to get your distributors. So always asking your host to posters if they want to join the opportunity, if they're open for learning a little bit more, especially if you're doing a lot of giveaway host to post. A lot of times they're going to come back and be like, what do you do? So it just really opens that conversation. And then they're going to start watching you. Again, it's planting seeds. I've had people say no, thank you. Heather's had people say no. I know all of you have had people say no. And then they come back a month later, be like, all right, what you got? Right? Because they watch you and you've planted that seed. So it's important. Even if they never even respond back to you, like I said, nothing is in vain. Everything that you do is for something and it will come back and help you in some way, shape, or form. And how to do that? Yeah, just go through your collections because you should be saving your host to post in your collections. So you can go back to February. If you skip number 6, but oh wait, I didn't ask him. We go back through February and ask everybody about the opportunity. And then number 7, birthday messages. And a little bonus is pick 5 people as mutual friends and ask them about the opportunity. That's 5 messages. Just go ahead and send all those scripts are in board. Just go ahead and send them a message. And at the bottom is just tallying up your work that you did for the day. So those are the tasks list. It's in my boards. Heather can probably put it in the One Team, One Dream boards. But that's it, you guys. So yeah, let us know if you have any questions. Hopefully that helps. Let us know. Do you have anything to add, Heather?
Okay, good. I was like, wait, where am I? No, I think that's great. But you guys, here's the thing. Number 1, you guys, make sure you guys put your phones down right now and listen to what we're doing. Like, we're taking time away from our families right now to be with you and train you. So I want you guys to be as present as possible, okay? But what you're listening to right now, oh, Tiffany has a potential LC. That potential LC will be there in 10 minutes. So tell her you are going to get some help with that and you'll be right back. So I want you guys to listen up. Everything that Gina just went over right now, we literally do those tasks together on our Zoom Power Hours, and we will share our screen and we will help you. So make sure that you guys are showing up and you are doing these tasks together. It's not just get on Zoom and like do your own thing. Like we work together. We will literally show you and help you, but you got to do the steps. So awesome. A couple things before we end, you guys. We're announcing another contest. I'm really excited about this one. Why am I pinned? I don't know what I did. I pinned myself, so it's weird.
Maybe I pinned you.
Maybe. No, I think I did. I don't know.
Oh.
But our contest, you guys, if you have seen that we are really hyping up and talking about these 14 easy products, we're also wanting everyone to see good big promotions in early in the month. We want to see you guys hitting your numbers and promoting in earlier than the last day of the month, because we know what happens if you're don't wait till the last minute, you guys. Sense of urgency. Okay, sense of urgency. Stop waiting until day 30 to get your 4-in-1. Stop waiting until the last day of the month to close out your re-rank or your new promotion. So what we decided to do is we are going to do a contest. And if you I know you have your phone, Gina, so if you want to share screen, but we're going to do a contest for every single person. You're going to get an entry into a raffle for every single person that runs their auto ship by the 10th of March. Okay, by the 10th of March. And if you run your auto ship by the 10th of March, you are going to go into a drawing to win this prize pack that Gina is about to show you right now. It's pretty awesome. And here it comes, I think. Yes, yes, yes. Boom, boom, boom. Look at this, you guys. You can't even get this anymore. You can't even get this cup anymore. Okay. So run your auto ship for a minimum of 80 VV. Okay. Preferably, it should be the 14 easy. If you guys have not gotten the 14 easy pack yourself, then you definitely want to order that. But at least an 80 VV auto ship, and your name is going to go into a drawing for this price pack here. And you can actually pick your coffee of choice. It could be the cold brew, it could be keto coffee, it could be maybe you want some peppermint mocha that you can't even get anymore. We might have some of that for you. Yes. So you guys, so just go in there, edit your auto ship, and make sure you run that by the 10th of March. Okay. And if you guys are worried about paying for your auto ship, if you're like, I don't have the money until the 15th, I don't have the money until the 25th, then you guys better show up to our power hours, and we're going to show you how to make sample cash so you can pay for your auto ship with your sample cash. There is no excuses. I don't want to hear you can't afford something, because you have the ability to make cash every single day. Okay. So also, you guys, I don't know if you know this, but we launched a trip to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. Okay. You're still sharing your screen.
I know.
Oh, good. Okay. You're getting ready to show you. Okay. So we launched a trip to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic in October, but the way you're going to be able to go is you got to complete those 4-in-1 cycles, you guys. You have to complete them, and you have until July to complete the 4-in-1 cycles. But guess what? You get disqualified if you don't run an auto ship. So you have to run an auto ship every single month from now until July, or you will be disqualified. Okay. Now, with that being said, talking about the products, what are you going to run on your auto ship? You want to look good for your trip in October for Punta Cana. We just want to shout out Gina McLaughlin. I don't know if you want to, oh wait, we're going to do that next week, aren't we? I don't remember. We should probably do it next week since we only have 9 minutes.
Well, if it's up to you,
I
can
say we
show
got
my
a little
picture.
time.
Yeah. Okay.
That
Show
might be a little encouragement.
We'll go into detail next week, but this is why you want to run an auto ship, and this is why you want to be a product of the product, you guys. Gina, tell us about what you used and how long this took you.
Okay, so this took me about 5 weeks. And what I did the 14 easy. I started with the cleanse, and I drink my skinny brew every single morning. And I do the skinny brew, I do the skinny brew, and then I have lunch maybe around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. And now I do intermittent fast. That's what I do, but I do skinny brew, and I do put cream in there. I'm not always great with my diet, but I really do try. But I also, so anyways, did the superfood smoothie. So skinny brew coffee, superfood smoothie. I can't talk today for my lunch. I love it. It's soy-free, vegan, low-carb lifestyle, got weight metabolism benefits to it, probiotics, and it's science-based results. So for all you newbies, I don't know much about this product, but I do know how to read the labels, and that's all you have to do. So you do this superfood smoothie. I like the tropical fruit. That one's really good. Coconut milk, along with a little bit of frozen strawberries and maybe a couple of frozen bananas. And I also add collagen in it. so good because if you know my skin, I don't know, I'm getting some rosacea in my old age. I don't know what the heck is happening. But anyways, I put that in there and it tastes like a pina colada and absolutely, absolutely, I love it. And of course the thermophyte, right? So I take my thermophyte usually sometimes with my smoothie or an afternoon snack. So definitely taking that as well. And just adding activity in my life. And I went to Scottsdale. Honestly, I'm not always good, but I've gotten those results so far. So I'm pretty excited about it. So
That is so awesome. You guys, 5 weeks, like that is crazy. It's so amazing what our products can do. And like she said, she didn't follow any crazy diet. You know what I mean? And yeah, move your body, like that's if you want 5-week results like this, then yeah, you're gonna have to be a little more intentional with your lifestyle. But Gina, this is so awesome. I'm so excited for you. And I just started my 14 Easy too. So I hopefully will have
you're
these
included in your 75 heart and a gallon of water every day. Although there were days I took that gallon
Okay.
helps with water. I'm telling you.
Yes.
But
All
just
right,
being
you guys.
intentional, like you do the smoothie, you're like, well, I'm not going to mess around. It's almost like a mindset thing too.
Oh
It's
yeah.
just like a switch. You're like, I'm not messing around. So
Mhm.
yeah, thanks guys.
Good. So you guys, just to reiterate some of the things that we have so many resources for you. Again, there's a lot of you that aren't really showing up to our Zooms. So I encourage you guys to do that. And then also getting your teams on Zoom. It's okay if you just keep reminding them, and they'll hop on. And if they don't, they don't, but you know that you're showing up. So don't forget, we have Soul Sister Sunday. That is where we come together every single Sunday morning at 9 a.m. California time. And we talk about the book that we're reading. Now, you guys, yes, you should be reading the book. But if you don't read the book, we're not going to like block you from Soul Sister Sunday. So we encourage you guys to either get on Audible or buy the book, The Last Arrow. And we meet every single Sunday, 9 a.m. And so make sure you guys get that on your calendars as well. But again, I'll repeat some of the times and dates. We have Sunday morning, 9 a.m., Soul Sister Sunday. Monday at 6 p.m. is our corporate call. Okay, so that is our corporate Zoom every Monday at 6 p.m. Then we have Power Hour at 7. And then on Tuesdays, we have 9:30 Power Hour. Wednesdays at 6, we have our team training. 7 o'clock, Wealth and Wellness Wednesday. And then on Saturday mornings, 8 a.m. Power Hour. Okie dokie. So that is it, you guys. We have about 5 minutes until we start our Wealth and Wellness Wednesday. I hope none of you get off the Zoom right now. I hope you guys all stay on because number one, it would be cool for all of our guests to see all Gina's all bad. No, all of our guests to see all these people on here. But I always say the Wealth and Wellness Wednesdays, even if you don't have any guests on, it's a training for you. Really, honestly, you can see how it's done. And then also the more you watch it done, the more confident you'll be in doing them yourself. So, all right, you guys. So we're going to take a quick 4-minute break, go get some water, go to the bathroom, maybe send out a follow-up message to that potential that said that she'd be your guest tonight. I'm going to send you guys the link right now in our team chats, and then we'll get started in about 4 minutes.